For someone who wants to get into coding, my advice is to pick a project that you're passionate about and just try to make the machine to do it. People think that to start coding, they need to read a lot of manuals and do a lot of tutorials and attend lessons and complete a 3-month-long Coursera course, but they don't really need to do this. All they need to do is to find something that they really want to do, the computer to do, and to try and make the computer to do it for them. This way, it's really not about the syntax that you use or the language that you pick. It's more about how can I create something through this computer language. And at this point, it doesn't really matter what you're doing, if you're doing it in JavaScript or in Python. I think a lot of people, when they start coding, they concentrate too much on the syntax and the commas and the function structure. But all this doesn't matter as long as your program can achieve what you really want to achieve. As long as you have this in mind, as long as you have this project pick it up, I think you can pick any other computer language. After you learn how to code, then the magic happens because you get a lot of endorphins and you almost, I think I've heard somebody mention a quote that I understand how people who take drugs feel, because that's how I felt when my first Hello World computer program worked. You get a rush of endorphins because some things that you've just created and you typed and it didn't work multiple times, then finally works and a button is blinking or a movie is rolling. And then you realize that you can make anything you want. So you pick up a more complicated project and a more complicated project, and it can take you places that you didn't even know exist. You can explore different jobs. Coding can be applied in any industry. You don't need to be passionate about media and entertainment or finance. Once you know that you can build something from nothing, a lot more wonderful ideas happen. So I don't know what's next. Many, many things can happen.